fire, you know what I'm saying? He was born in New York City, August 24th, 1956. He's a Virgo like me. No wonder I like the guy. He's a couple years older than I am, and I'm not going to give you my age, you know what I mean? You know, he's one of these fighters that didn't get enough credit. He fought in the amateurs, and he did fantastic. He fought at international tournaments, winning in England, Wales, and Scotland. He was a two-time New York Golden Glove champion and had an amateur record of 55 wins and 3 losses. That's a hell of a record. You know, he's a big guy, standing 6'6", big, powerful guy, and he loves to work the body, and he had a devastating left hook. You know, he got into the pros, and he started beating everybody. He knocked out Ron Lyle, who's a warrior. He knocked out Jimmy Young, he's a good fighter. And he knocked out Ken Norton in the first round in 54 seconds. I seen that fight. That was a devastating knockout. And that really sent a statement to all the pro heavyweight boxers, because Ken Norton was a hell of a fighter and always in great shape. And he's a former heavyweight champion who had beat Muhammad Ali. And he knocks him out in 54 seconds in the first round. Woo! Now we're going to build him up for the big fight, you know, with Larry Holmes, who is the champion. And Larry Holmes had that great stinging jab, you know. Well, during this time, he had a long break from boxing, about 13 months, so he was a little rusty. But while they were promoting the big match, they were kind of playing the race card, you know what I mean? They were calling him the Great White Hope, which he didn't care for, but I guess it helped to build the fight and helped to bring all the revenue. And at that time, it was the highest grossing boxing match in history. They said he was paid $10 million as a challenger. I don't know exactly what he got or how much he had to pay out, but he made a lot of money. And he was doing real good in that fight, but the problem was I think they pushed him a little too soon. And he was a little rusty having that long layoff. Well, he got knocked down once in the fight, and in the 13th round, his trainer jumped in and stopped the fight. But he did a really good job, and it was one hell of a fight. I seen it live. Woo! Was that a fight? He retired from boxing with a professional record of 28 wins, only 3 losses, and 24 KOs. You know, they called him Gentleman Gerry Cooney. And he really is a gentleman outside of the ring. You don't want to face him inside of the ring, you know what I mean? And he did a lot of great things for boxing also. You know, he was heavily involved with JAB, which is the first union formed for boxers. He started his own organization, helped retired boxers. And later, him and Larry Holmes have become great friends, and they're great friends to this day. Gerry Cooney is a champion in the ring, and more importantly, he's a champion in life.